Hello, I am Yosowan Sirifolvat. In this video, I will introduce how to use Honda Sensing System. Intelligent safety technology from Honda. The Honda Sensing System uses a front wide-angle camera along with radar to detect the surrounding environment in front. It can detect cars, pedestrians, bicycles, and motorcycles. Light conditions including traffic lanes. To reduce fatigue while driving, the system will keep warning and help control the car in order to reduce accidents or reduce the severity of accidents. The Honda Sensing System consists of 7 systems. First is the CMBS system, or Collision Mitigation Braking System. The CMBS works as a brake assist system. Second, ACC with LSF, or Adaptive Cruise Control with Low Speed Follow. This is a speed adjustment system is variable for front vehicles at low speeds. Third, RDM with LDW system, or Road Departure Mitigation System with Lane Departure Warning, a system that warns a driver and help control when the car leaves the lane without turning on the turn signal. Fourth, LKAS, or Lane Keeping Assist System. It helps control the car to stay within the lane. Fifth, AHB Auto High Beam, or Automatic High Beam Adjustment System. Sixth, LCDN, or Lead Car Departure Notification System. It is a warning system to notify a driver when the in-front vehicle move. Last but not least, number 7, ADB, or Adaptive Driving Beam, which is Intelligent LED Headlight System. Honda Sensing System is safety technology, which is developed to help the driver avoid a collision and reduce the severity of accidents only in certain situations. However, it is not a system that will ensure crash-free driving. And in some situations, Honda Sensing System might not work or not work efficiently, depending on driver's behavior. Driving characteristics, car condition, road conditions, climate and other environmental factors. As such, drivers should always drive with caution and study features of each system, including the operating procedures in the user manual. CMBS, Collision Warning System with Brake Assist System. The CMBS uses a front wide-angle camera and radar to detect vehicles, pedestrians, bicycles, and motorcycles in front. If it is found that there is a risk of an accident which might cause the frontal collision, the system will be activated with a warning symbol appear on the meter along with the alarm sound for the driver to brake. However, if the driver doesn't respond, the system will activate the brake. To reduce accidents or reduce the severity of accidents, CMBS is operated at speeds of 5 kilometers per hour and above, and it will be turned on automatically every time the engine starts. For opening and closing the CMBS, you can turn it on and off at Safety Support System. Move the screen, move the dial to see Safety Support, this button, and then press Enter. In this video, I used Honda CR-V as an example. You will see RDM with LDW, parking sensor, and then CMBS. Right now, the system is turned on. If we want to turn off the CMBS, press Enter. Then CMBS will be off. The check mark symbol will disappear and the CMBS symbol will turn gray. The CMBS symbol will appear in gray below. It shows that CMBS is now off. If you want to turn on the system, press Enter one more time. The symbol will become green, and the below gray CMBS symbol will disappear. This is the method for turning on and off the CMBS. Besides, turning on and off CMBS's distance can also be set. Honda CR-V's CMBS setting will be at the center screen. In some model, it can be set the same place as Honda CR-V. However, in other models, CMBS setting can be found at the gauge in front of the steering wheel. I'll demonstrate how to set up the CMBS from center screen. Let us enter vehicle settings. Then go into Driver Assist System Setup. And then go into Preceding Vehicle Proximity Warning Distance. You can choose the distance that wanted the CMBS to be activated. Originally, the distance will be set as normal level. Other choices are far and near. If normal, it means the distance from the car in front is normal. If far means far from the car in front, you will be warned. Or if it's near, the vehicle will have to be very close to the in-front car in order for the CMBS to be activated. We can choose the distance that wanted the CMBS to be activated. In some models, this button is located on the gauge in front of the steering wheel. This is how to turn on/off the CMBS system and set up the distance for the CMBS. ACC with LSF system. Adaptive Cruise Control System is a speed adjustment system is variable for front vehicles at low speeds. How the ACC with LSF system works. The system will control the speed automatically. It has a front wide-angle camera and radar to detect the environment ahead. If it is found that in-front car is running at a lower set speed, the system will adjust the speed of our car according to the car in front. The system allows our car to follow the car in front up to a low stationary speed. Conditions of using the ACC with LSF system. The ACC system operates at speeds of 30-180 km/h. The LSF system operates at speeds of 30 km/h. How to use the ACC with LSF system. For Honda CR-V, it will be this button. It is a button to turn on the standby system ACC with LSF. If we turn on standby already, the ACC with LSF symbol will appear on the dial, along with the car's symbol. The car's status is also displayed on the dashboard. The ACC with LSF symbol is displayed in white, meant that standby mode is turned on, however the system is not yet activated. If we want to activate it, we have drive at the desired speed. In this example, I set to 100 km/h. You can drive at 100 km/h. After that, let us press the set button. For this one, it is to push the button down. In some model, it might be set button. The car will be locked at the set speed. If we set it to 100 km/h, the car will drive at 100 km/h. The adaptive cruise control symbol on the gauge will change to green. And it also displays the set speed, which is 100 km/h. If there is a vehicle in front of us, let's say the in-front car is driving at 80 km/h, which is slower than us. Our car will automatically slow down to follow the car in front of us. In order to set the distance from the car in front so that the system can be activated, this button, the distance can be adjusted to 4 levels. Fourth is the farthest. One is closest to the car in front. This is how you adjust the distance from the car in front. If the car in front drives slower than that, and it is getting slower, remain at 10 km/h. Our car will slow down as well. You can follow the car in front of you until you stop. If the car ahead stops for no more than 3 seconds, then take off. Our car will automatically start following the car in front. But if the car in front stops more than 3 seconds, we have to start the journey by pressing resume button. In this case, press the button up to resume, or you can lightly tap the accelerator. This will return to the original speed that we set. Or pressing set button if we want to set a new speed. This example, the new speed is 30 km/h. The car will follow the car in front as well. And if the car in front increase its speed, our car speed will pick up and return to the original speed that was set. When using this button, you will notice that there are plus buttons as well. This button is the speed adjustment button. If we push the rod up to +1 time, it will increase the set speed by 1 km/h. If you push and hold the plus lever, the set speed will increase by 10 km/h. The adjustment is the same, pressing. Once will reduce the set speed by 1 km/h. If you press and hold, it will reduce the set speed by 10 km/h. If you want to cancel the use of the adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow system, you can press the cancel button. This will temporarily disable use. Or if we hit the brake, the system will be temporarily deactivated. If you ask, what is the effect of temporarily canceling usage? Temporary cancellation. The system will remember the set speed and display as a gray number. If we want to return to the original set speed, press resume. The car will return to the original set speed. If we want to turn off the adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow system, let us press this button. This is to turn off the adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow system. For setting up the adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow system, it can be set. I use Honda CR-V as an example. Setting will be at the center screen. In some models, setting will be a gauge in front of the steering wheel. Setting up the adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow system. Select the vehicle setting. Then go into Driver Assist System Setup. You will see the ACC Vehicle Ahead detected beep. This one is to set a beep sound to warn the driver if the radar detects moving vehicle ahead while using ACC with LSF. If we select On, beep sound will be activated. When car's radar detects that moving car ahead, it will make a beep sound to warn the driver. But if we turn it off, there will be no beep sound when the radar detects moving vehicle in front of us. But there will be a symbol displayed on the meter without a warning beep. This is how to use and set up the ACC with LSF system. RDM with LDW system. A system to warn and help control when the car leaves the lane. This system uses a front wide-angle camera to detect lane lines. If it is found that a driver is driving unintentionally veering out of the lane, the RDM system will have a warning symbol appear on the meter, along with the steering wheel vibrating to warn the driver. If the driver does not respond to the warning, the system will help delay the steering wheel to return to the lane. For RDM with LDW system, if it is activated several times consecutively, the system will activate audible alarm and will then temporarily stop working. If the driver veers out of the lane again, the system will only have an audible warning without the steering wheel vibrating and not delaying returning to the lane. But after some time has passed, the system will work again. There are certain conditions for the RDM with LDW system to be activated. Vehicles must be at 72-180 km/h. There must be clear traffic lines on both sides. It can be a dashed line or a solid line. The system works on straight roads or on slight curves. The turn signal is in the off position, and the system will detect that the driver is not controlling the vehicle, can't control the steering wheel, including brake and accelerator. How to turn on/off the RDM with LDW system. We have to move the gauge to find the safety support menu and press enter. You will see three icons: RDM, parking sensor, and CMBS. If RDM is displayed in green, this means that we now have the RDM standby system turned on. To close the RDM system, press enter. Will be RDM off. The checkmark symbol will disappear. The RDM symbol will turn gray. A gray RDM symbol will be displayed at the bottom. It meant that RDM system is now off. If we want to turn on the RDM system, press Enter. Will become RDM on. There will be a checkmark symbol and the RDM symbol will be green. As for the RDM symbol below, which is gray, it will disappear. It is a method for turning on/off the RDM system, and there is a way to set up other features in the RDM system as well. To find setting, in some models, setting will be at the meter, but in Honda CR-V, RDM system setting is on the center screen. If we want to set up the RDM system, go into the vehicle setting icon and go in and select Driver Assist System Setup. You will find the Road Departure Mitigation System. You can set what kind of warning system you want. Normal type, early type, or delay type? If you choose early, you will be notified quickly, driving slightly off the line, or touch the line and you will be warned and RDM is activated. If it's normal, it's normal. If it's a delay type, it means you have to move out of your lane a bit. Halfway out of lane, RDM will be alerted and will be activated. This is how to turn on/off the RDM system and how to set it up. LKAS, or Lane Keeping Assist System. This system helps control the car in the lane. How the LKAS works. The system uses a front wide-angle camera to detect lane lines. The system will help slow down the steering wheel to keep the car in the middle of the lane. If the car is getting close to the lane, there will be a warning as a vibration on the steering wheel, and delay the steering wheel back to the middle of the lane automatically. Conditions of the LKAS. The system will operate at speeds of 70 to 180 km/h. There must be clear traffic lines on both sides. The system works on both straight roads and slightly curved roads. The turn signal must be in the off position. How to use the LKAS. The LKAS, we must press this button. To turn on standby system LKAS, press to go. LKAS will be on standby and there will be a LKAS symbol on the meter. And there is information about our car as well. If our car can catch the dividing line, there will be a lane dividing line displayed on the meter. This function is to tell the driver how many lane does it have and which lane are we driving in right now. The road is straight or curved. All will be displayed on the meter. If LKAS can be activated, the LKAS symbol will change to green. LKAS will work at speeds of 70 to 180 km/h, and there is a clear line dividing the lanes. If LKAS is activated, the symbol on the meter will change to green. We can set up the operation of the LKAS system. In some models, the setting will be on the meter screen, but for this Honda CR-V, the setting will be on the center screen. To set LKAS, go into the settings at Vehicle Setting. Go to the Driver Assist System Setup. Then Lane Keep Assist Beep. If the system cannot detect lanes while driving, beep sound can be set to notify the driver. Normally, the system is set to off mode. If we want the beep sound to notify the driver, just press on. Suppose we drive while LKAS is activated. If there is a road repair and the traffic lines is disappeared, there will be a sound to warn the driver if it is activated. And this is how to use the LKAS. AHB, or Automatic High Beam Adjustment System. It uses the front wide-angle camera to detect lighting conditions on the road and cars. If driving in the dark with little light, the system will automatically adjust to high beams. and when it detects a car driving in front of or in the opposite direction, the system will automatically adjust to low beam. Conditions of the AHB system. The system will operate at speeds of 30 km/h and above. It will be activated in dark or poorly lit areas. The system is temporarily disabled when the speed is lower than 24 km/h. Or turn on the windshield wipers at maximum speed. To turn on and off the AHB system. The setting can be found in meter in some models. For this Honda CR-V, the setting is at the center screen. Go to Vehicle Settings icon and select Lighting Setup. Select Auto High Beam. We can choose to turn on or turn off. If we want the Auto High Beam function, press on. But if we don't want to use the Auto High Beam system, we can adjust it to off. LCDN, or Lead Car Departure Notification System. It is a warning system when the vehicle in front moves. The system uses the front wide-angle camera to detect stationary cars up to 10 meters ahead. The car ahead and our car will have to stop for a certain amount of time. And when the car in front starts moving without us following, the system will have a warning symbol on the meter along with a warning sound, so that we can follow the car in front. Conditions of the LCDN system. The system will detect the vehicle in front at a distance of no more than 10 meters. Our car and the car in front must be stopped. The system will remember the original speed that we set before turning off the engine. LCDN can be turned on and off and also change feature setting. In some models, the setting can be found on the meter. In Honda CR-V, the settings will be in the center screen. Then press Vehicle Setting icon. Then Driver Assist System Setup. You will see Lead Car Departure Notification System. Originally, the setting is set to normal. That is, the car in front moved approximately 3 meters. LCDN symbol and sound will be activated. But if we want the system to be activated as fast as the car in front move, you can change the setting to early. If the system is set to early, when the car in front moves, LCDN will activate it and warn us immediately. However, if the system is off, there will be no warning sound when the in-front vehicle move. ADB, or Adaptive Driving Beam. It is an intelligent LED headlight system, which uses the front wide-angle camera to detect light sources, such as street lights, light from the car in front, or lights from cars passing by. ADB system can adjust the high or low headlights independently, left and right automatically, to suit the driving situation, not to disturb cars in front or cars passing by. Conditions of the ADB system. It will be activated at speeds of 10-40 km/h. To turning on and off the adaptive driving beam system, which is currently available only for Honda CR-V EHEV RS and Honda Accord EHEV RS. Currently, there are 2 models. You can turn on or off the ADB system at Vehicle Settings. Then come into Lighting Setup. We will meet with Adaptive Driving Beam. You can press on or off here. If we want to use it, press on. If we don't want to use the system, change it to off. Honda Sensing System. It is safety technology to help drivers avoid collisions or reduce the severity of accidents only in certain situations. It is not a system that will ensure crash-free driving, any accident or danger. And there may be some situations. The Honda Sensing System might not be working or not working efficiently, depending on drivers' driving behaviors, driving style, vehicle condition, road conditions, climate, and other environmental factors. However, the driver should always drive with caution and should carefully study functions and features of various systems in the user manual.